what three professional skills have taken us to this point? It's people management, understanding how to really motivate people. The technical skills associated with understanding business, so understanding the end-to-end processes in the organisations that we work in. So as an example, if it's a telco, understanding how the telco goes through the product development process right through to designing, creating new services, delivering services and then billing for them. And then the third one would be project management skills, so that ability to really chunk up work and deliver in a really structured way.
Three skills that helped me get me to where I am today, and I was talking about it in the lecture. I think one is the understanding of your moral compass and your intuition. A phrase I use with my men is trust your spider's sense. And I think if people are thinking, that doesn't feel right, that doesn't sound right, either if people act upon that at the level they're capable of engaging or passing that up and doing something about it, I think all organisations go in the right direction because you're trusting your intuition, your moral compass. I think the next one is never stop learning. And I think that comes down to quite often we learn things from bad people rather than good people. Because if it's all going along nicely, you don't know what you're really learning as you tumble along. The minute you work for somebody who actually doesn't manage people correctly, doesn't understand how people tick, you can draw far greater lessons from that, but never stop learning and reviewing. And I think the final thing is, to be honest, is the idea of making your own luck. I'm a firm believer that you can galvanise people to action. You can work out that those two people don't work together, but actually they're both talented. So move them, cajole them and move them. And if you let anything stand still and don't try and influence it and make your own luck, then your organisation will stagnate.
So no matter where you start in business, which could either be in marketing like I did, or in finance, or somewhere business development or whatever it might be, it's not to be just concerned with your own function and your own sort of team immediately around you and get too sort of specialized and too vertical. I think the more successful, the more you always keep a big picture and try to understand where everybody else is coming from, what's really driving the company, what the broader strategy is, and almost think like a general manager and then still act sort of locally in your team and have your responsibilities, but always keep that broad horizon and be quite curious with other people, with your boss, to understand the bigger picture. And then that A, it opens up other avenues for you further in your career, but B, I think you'll also be much more successful in what you're doing right here, right now, because you know how it ties in with everybody else's agenda.